Hey guys, Chris from Provo Beast Audio Installation, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing this Crux radio wiring harness adapter. This is the SOCGM-17C. This is a smart harness which allows you to install an aftermarket radio in the factory location of select GM vehicles from 2000 and up. In this video we're going to show you everything that this kit comes with, so let's get started. Now before we dive into the box itself, let's flip it on over. Crux clearly outlines the year, makes, and models of all the vehicles that this kit is compatible with, from Buick, Cadillac, Chevy, GMC, Hummer, Oldsmobile, and Pontiac. There's also a Saab and center option as well. And down here at the bottom are the supported radios that this will work great with. Now, since this kit itself doesn't specifically retain steering wheel controls, in addition to these radios here, just about any aftermarket radio this kit can easily work for. Now down here, in case you're wondering if this kit fits your specific vehicle, check out cruxinterfacing.com and use their vehicle fit guide. It walks you through step by step how to identify which harness works great for your setup.
This video is sponsored by Crux Interfacing Solutions, an excellent location for radio replacements, camera interfaces, and more. Check out cruxinterfacing.com to start planning your next install today.
Okay, so we got this all pulled apart here. We have all our components laid out that are included within the kit itself. We have our brain box here, which we'll talk about more in a minute. We have our harness adapter. This then plugs into the factory plugs. That was originally connected to the factory radio. This plugs in its place. This would wire into your aftermarket radio. And then finally some instructions. Now before we jump into the wiring, let's look at our instructions a little bit closer here. Now within the top part of the instructions, first and foremost, this retains a lot of the factory features found in GM vehicles. It also supports factory amplified systems. Whether you have the Bose or Monsoon amps or not, this kit will retain any of those factory features. It also retains your chime functions, and you can adjust that chime volume on the adapter itself, which is super nice. You can turn it down if it's a little loud and obnoxious, and the wiring is color coded to aftermarket standards, so it makes it super easy to connect to an aftermarket radio. Now this specific kit does not retain a premium Bose amplifier setup on 2002 to 2004 trucks, so kind of keep that in mind if you have that or want to know if your vehicle falls within those guidelines. You can check out cruxinterfacing.com, but be aware that SOCGM-48 may be needed. Now down below, it's super nice that Crux has outlined what each color does. Everything's clearly identified and outlined, and how to wire to your aftermarket radio, where the plugs will connect, especially into the smart harness itself. Now since this retains both amplified and non-amplified systems, we'll show you how that plug configuration works here on the module. Now specifically speaking of whether it's Bose or Monsoon or not, you have this diagram here where essentially it walks you through how to connect that harness adapter into each socket. Now if you have a non-amplified version on your smart harness here, you'll plug the audio output harness into the non-Bose side, but if you have a Bose or amplified sound system, you'd plug it into the amplified side. Further down below, it gives you instructions on how to adjust the chime volume. Again, more application here, similar to what we found on the back of the box here, what year, makes, and models that this harness pertains to. Specific notes on the Chevy Corvette. So in case you have a Corvette, kind of keep in mind with the traction control button there. On the back gives you a place for your notes. So pretty straightforward and simple. Essentially here, like I said before, looking at this harness adapter, we have our two plugs that go to our unit. Essentially here, this will plug into one port. Then this end is your speaker output. Essentially this will either go as a pass-through as for the non-Bose, or it will be adjusted, the signal will be adjusted to retain your factory amplifier. So you plug that in either or, depending if you have the Bose system or non-Bose system. Now like I said before, everything's color coded, so you're easily able to connect your aftermarket radio into your wiring, essentially matching color for color. So that's about it for this kit specifically. Now if you want us to see this kit and put it into action, we're going to be installing this on Hummer H3. In that video we're going to show you how to wire and solder everything up, and get it installed within that vehicle. Well, that's about it for this unboxing. If you have any questions on this kit itself, we'll have a ton more information in the description below. If you'd like to purchase one, we'll have it linked in the description of the video. And don't forget to subscribe. We post great content on the channel all the time. Hit that like button if you like what you saw, and we will see you in the next video.